question is about avoiding U.S. payroll taxes, FICA, Social Security, Medicare, self-employment taxes, etc. So if it is that you haven't identified whether you are a U.S. person or not, so whether are you a U.S. citizen, a green card holder, lawful permanent resident, or someone who's triggered substantial presence, and so you have U.S. tax filing responsibilities, right? But if it is, let's say that you're not, right? Then you can set up, yes, you're free to set up a company in your jurisdiction of choice. So for example, I guess you were on the call last week, so maybe you're in Portugal. So yes, you can set up something in Portugal, and you can run it from Portugal because you're the place in management and control of your chosen company, or whether you're self-employed or whatever. You won't, as long as you stay out of the US, you should have no US tax responsibilities as a consultant. So all your sole source of income from the US is consulting, and you're sitting in Portugal, you should have no US tax responsibilities. However, if it is that you are a US taxpayer by virtue of being a citizen, a lawful permanent resident, or someone who's triggered substantial presence, then obviously you're taxing worldwide income regardless of where you are. So you will have US tax responsibilities at a personal level. But your company, if you're a one-person show, your company is being run from Portugal. So from a corporate point of view, it'll be all about Portugal. So you can do self-employed in Portugal. You can set up a new SOL, an LDA. They are one-person company in Portugal, but your corporate responsibilities will be in Portugal. And in terms of Social Security, then because you're resident in Portugal, then your social charges will be payable to Portugal, not to the US. So you should have no self-employment tax. You should have none of the social charges and FICA, Social Security, nothing to the US. Everything goes to Portugal based on the income that you pull out. So it's going to be a little bit higher though. So self-employment taxes in the US are 13.3%. In Portugal, you're looking at around 21, 22%. So that's something to keep in mind. But your social charges will be to Portugal, not to the US. Your only US tax responsibility would be personal if you are still a US taxpayer. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.